Welcome to Truth Download, and I'm going to thank all 19 subscribers to my channel. Very humble beginnings here at Truth Download. My most popular video has 200 views, but somehow that's enough to make me feel like I should follow up on the last episode, which featured the Tartaria tablets, how similar the Tartarian script is to basically all the most ancient scripts, and maybe they've all come from the same place. I'm not going to come up with those answers. I don't think there's any way for me to know, but for me, it's enough to see the similarities to question what's really going on and enjoy that journey and see where it takes me. So we went about 70 miles away from the city that was talked about in that last article in the Tartaria tablets video, and we landed at a site I called it Alba Iulia, but I've gone to the Wikipedia page now, and it's properly pronounced Alba Iulia, and you can hear for yourself how you should say it.
Alba Iulia.
Alba Iulia. And what does Wikipedia have to say about Alba Iulia? German, Karlsberg or Karlsberg, formerly Weissenberg. In Hungarian, Ottoman Turkish, is a city that serves as the seat of Alba County in the west-central part of Romania. Located on the Murs River in the historical region of Transylvania, has a population of 63,536 as of 2011. Since the High Middle Ages, the city has been the seat of Transylvania's Roman Catholic diocese. Between 1541 and 1690, it was the capital of the Eastern Hungarian Kingdom and the latter Principality of Transylvania. At one point, it was also the center of Eastern Orthodox Metropolitan of Transylvania. Alba Iulia is historically important for Romanians, Hungarians, and Transylvanian Saxons. In December 2018, Alba Iulia was officially declared capital of the Great Union of Romania. 2018 seems like pretty late designation. It looks like a pretty old place to me. So it continues, during the Roman period, the settlement was called Apulum, and it's mentioned by Ptolemy. When the settlement upon Roman ruins became the seat of a dukedom in the 10th century, the population may have been Slavic. The early Slavic name of the settlement was Belgrade, White Castle, or White Town. What are we to make of this history? I'm not sure. So I'm going to take a detour from Romania and Alba Iulia because I've been pulled in another direction. I was looking for an old map to see if I could find the Star Fort on an old map other than the one that Wikipedia gave me, and I haven't been able to do that yet, but I did find this incredible engraving or print from, apparently the date is 1697, and I love this old chateau monster building here. Look how many chimneys this thing has. It's glorious. It's a little ridiculous. What would this building have been used for? Was it a home? How many rooms does one need for any given purpose? Are those people? Look at the size of this place. Alright, so the guy who drew this, and I guess I should point out that, guys, there's no basement windows as we know them from the buildings from this time period. It's cool to come across, even if they're just drawings. Usually you'd see these windows would already be right in the ground. And who's the drawing by? The author, this guy Vischer. He does have a Wikipedia page, and we're told that this man was a topographer, cartographer, an engraver, and a priest in Upper Austria in Liechtenstein. So I'm not going to read the history here, even though I think there's probably greater truth here, but like anything, it's hard to really decipher what's real and what's not. Like what's going on here. So this is supposedly the Wilfersdorf Castle, and he made this painted, colored engraving in 1674, and it would be nice to see the whole building, and I can try and search for another drawing from this period. But what I am counting is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 windows here. And these two windows, and these two windows, and these two windows, and you're probably wondering, why am I counting windows? You're gonna see, what does this place look like today? And is this a castle? Is it a castle? I would call this a house. You know, it's a mansion. I mean, it's a large house, a chateau, but I'm not sure if I'd call it a castle. But I'm not seeing the. I'm gonna pull them up together. So we've lost the. There's been this building's been redone, or clearly we're seeing a different side of it. But interestingly enough, you know, we don't see, you know, these windows look like they shouldn't be touching the ground, as always. And but however, there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here's the doorway as a window. 6, 7, 8, 9, and down another level. So is this actually a Star Fort in front of here or something? I wouldn't be surprised. Some sort of a moat in front of this palace castle. Thought that was an interesting side note. I do love the clock. I'm a little sad that I'm not seeing this tower anymore. Maybe it's just on another part of the property and I'm missing something. Just wanted to check this place out on Google Earth. Nice gardens, but no like minaret or anything is drawn by our engraver friend, showing us pre-mud flood architecture. I don't think that's a place for a carriage. Okay, this place is open 1600. I think we're getting the same information from Wikipedia here. And I should mention that apparently there's been the same family that's owned this place in 1600. Would be pretty cool if there was records going back, clear records as to what happened to this place. Because there's a door where that window used to be. That's the obvious thing. And if you look at that drawing, you can pull it up one more time. I don't think he's lying to us. This is probably what it looked like. So clearly, maybe part of this part fell down in an earthquake or some sort of event, a mud flood, and they had to rebuild what they could. So Alba Iulia became part of the Habsburg monarchy in 1690. The fortress Alba Carolina, supposedly designed by architect Giovanni Mirando Visconti, and was built between 1716 and 1735 at the behest of Emperor Charles IV of Habsburg. The leaders of the Transylvanian peasant rebellion were executed in Alba Iulia in 1785. Still, that doesn't tell us anything about the construction or more about the citadel, and there's not a link to the citadel page, but it exists. Here it is. I'm not lying to you. You'd think it would be right here. I guess I could go in and change that myself, but I don't know why that wouldn't be done. Anyway, so what does Wikipedia tell us about the citadel itself? So the citadel itself is a star-shaped fortress. Its construction commenced on November 4th, 1715, during the Habsburg rule in Transylvania, and was completed in 1738. 20,000 serfs were involved in its construction, which is estimated to have cost 3 million guldens. The citadel was built on the site of two other fortifications, as well as the medieval Belgrade citadel. So they're not hiding that this place is old. So I think it really just clouds the layers, and we kind of take it as a whole instead of considering what was there to begin with. So to continue, the shape of the citadel, an iconic element of Vauban architecture, and that's what these star forts are attributed to all around the world. The same kind of architecture, and it influenced the design of the city's logo, which was adopted by the city's branding. Why is that important? The city received 47 million lei in 2009 for the restoration and conservation of the citadel, which was built by 20,000 serfs in a few years. It's named after Charles IV, known as Carol IV in Romanian, so yes, Carolina there, who was the Roman emperor at the time of the citadel's constructions. See also the Seven Wonders of Romania. And maybe this is where we'll stop the video. Perfect that the building John Levi is obsessed with is showing up here. Guess we are looking at Romania, but maybe from a little bit of a different angle, even though I do appreciate pretty much everything that man says. So, the Seven Wonders of Romania on the next episode of Truth Download. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and please like, comment, and subscribe. And see you next time. Thank you.